Hey guys, Richard here. This video is about how to get the maximum out of this course. Okay, so here's like the strategy, what I recommend, how you should approach this course to learn the maximum. Okay, um, but I just want to point out one thing. You're an adult, I assume, um, and you can make your own decisions and do whatever you want. So take these as suggestions, but you don't need to listen to them. You can approach this course any way you like. Okay? So with that said, let's get into it. So first of all, I mentioned this in the welcome video. I don't recommend doing less than 1 unit a day. If it's too much for you, do the same unit twice a day. Okay? It's usually around 17 minutes per unit. Put together, it's a little over 30 minutes. I'm pretty sure you can squeeze 30 minutes into your daily schedule. So I'm pretty sure you can do that. And if you can, for whatever reason you have, there's a beautiful saying in English, and that's where there's a will, there's a way. So I rest my case. So if it's too much for you, do this 1 unit twice a day. If it's too little for you, if you're a fast learner, you just need it fast, then do 2 units a day. If you want to, you can do 3 units a day. That doesn't really matter. Okay, but be careful so you don't get overwhelmed. Like I said in the previous video, slow and steady wins the race. Find your pace, whatever amount of units it is, do that. Okay, but don't do less than 1 a day. Okay, I really advise against that. Unless you're feeling really tired and worn down, then take a break, that's fine. But try as best as you can to do at least 1 unit a day. Next, regarding the writing, this course is not exactly the writing oriented. Okay, it's mostly about just getting you open your mouth and make the sounds come out. Okay, that's what this course is about. It's very speaking oriented. Nevertheless, you can learn the writing here, or at least learn how to write everything, all the words that you learn here. Okay, so how you want to do that is you want to, after each unit, when you're done with the unit, you listen to it already, and you somewhat remember the words. What you want to do is you want to go into the, there's going to be like a resource section where you can download #1 flashcards and #2 practice sheets, kanji practice sheets, and also hiragana, katakana in the first unit. So what you want to do is you want to print those out and you want to practice the characters. I recommend writing each character at least 15 times, and you should be good. Then you need to periodically review the characters though, otherwise you'll forget. That's just how it is. Okay, Japanese people forget, I forget, Riko-chan forgets, everybody forgets. Okay, it is a little bit complicated, let's say. Alright, so you want to practice. The practice sheets are awesome. Riko-chan prepared that, so it's handwritten, pretty beautiful. You want to practice with those first, but then you want to move away from that and you want to practice either on a piece of paper, or you're just gonna write with your finger in the air, on the palm of your hand, on the table, whatever. That will save a lot of paper. But I highly recommend not just imagine it, but really use your hand, because then it activates your muscle memory, and that will help you a lot during trying to remember the characters. Okay, this is how you would learn the writing, and then also combining with the flashcards or going through the units, you will see the text will be appearing. It will be in kanji, in hiragana, katakana, and in Latin characters as well. So that will help you practice the characters. You will be seeing them on daily basis if you do the units on daily basis. So that will help you remember the characters as well. But we're not gonna make videos about the writing here. We're not gonna walk you through how to do exactly each stroke, because I made another course about that, hiragana, katakana. You should check it out. I'll put the link somewhere. If you wanna really, somebody hold your hand and explain you exactly how to do each stroke, then that's the course you wanna check out. we do a little bit of kanji there, but I'm gonna make another kanji course just about kanji, where we're gonna dig deeper into the meanings, individual meanings of the characters and where they came from, like how it came to be, this how this symbol came to be. And finally, the flashcards. So those will be a really good friend for quick review. You don't want to go through an entire unit, right, and go like through 17 minutes of me and Riko-chan talking, right? So for that purpose, the flashcards are priceless, and they're really, really, really good for practicing the characters as well. And so the method I recommend is it will show you the word in English, and then you say it in Japanese out loud, and you write it with your finger on your hand or on the table in front of you or whatever, or on a piece of paper, and you write it in the way it's supposed to be written. And then you click you show the it will show you the other side of the flashcard, and you will compare and you will see if you were correct or wrong. So to summarize everything, units one a day, writing at least 15 times each character, and keep on moving the hand, okay? When it comes to speaking, open, talk out loud. Alright, make the sounds come out. Seriously. And finally, the flashcards that will help you reinforce everything you've learned here, and together with the units and the writing, you will be seeing the writing in the units themselves, in the videos. Together it will create a very powerful foundation that you can take further after you're done with the course. Oh, and one more thing that I wanted to mention: when Riko-chan pronounces something, you want to repeat after her, okay? And when we ask you, hey, so how do you say this thing, we'll give you about 5 seconds to reply. What you want to do is, you want to reply, of course, but let's say it's too short for you. Okay, you're not fast enough, you can't come up with the replies fast enough. So what you want to do is you want to think about it and realize, oh, it's a video, I can pause it, just hit the pause button and take your time coming up with the answer. However, I advise against that. Okay, do this unless only if you're having really trouble being fast enough. Otherwise, try as best as you can to come up with the answers fast enough. Because what that does is it conditions your brain to remember the words fast. Okay, and then when you're in Japan or you're talking to a Japanese person, it'll just come into your mouth from your brain that much faster. Okay, so that's everything. This is all the things that you should kind of keep in mind when you're going through this course. And with that, I wish you fun time and learn something. And if you have any questions, feel free to comment in the comment section, and